That ought to liven things up.
Hello everyone and welcome back. Yesterday's run was a humiliating defeat in which I was beaten not by Hades but by the clock. This is going to be a more standard run. We've just got the 1 point of heat that we need in order to get the... Ooh, hello. Yeah, we've just got the 1 point of heat that we need in order to get the new bounties, but we are playing for the first time with a different aspect of a weapon that we've seen before. This is the aspect of Chiron for Coronacht. Basically, when you do a regular attack, you mark an enemy, and then all of your shots, assuming the enemy survives the initial shot, home in on them, as you saw there. So we'll tag him, and then just... Well, the homing effect isn't 100%. You've got a... there's still a turning circle on the arrows. But you get the idea. So we'll see what we can do with that, if anything. We've got Poseidon on the special, so we're going to inflict knockback, which is nice. Good for control. The special vanilla still works, so we can still shotgun, as you can see. I've switched back to using this form of the casts because I just find it works a little bit more for me. I will try experimenting with other options in the mirror. I changed a few other things as well. If you really, really want to know, you can see the card at the start. Oop, no, you're not using a melee weapon. You can't get away with just mashing the X button. There we go. Next. Spread the cast, spread the love. And the thing about the aspect of Chiron is that the standard attack is no weaker. So, again, it's not really an upgrade. Ooh, now, if we could get Doom stacks on the specials. Let's go with Aphrodite. Aphrodite as a straight damage buff on the main attack would be pretty nice. Okay, so we're just going to face lots of numbskulls, so we'll use the special. I think the special might fire fewer arrows. You can check the title card at the start, it'll tell you exactly what the weapon does. I kind of checked it once, realised basically what it does, and then basically disregarded everything else as irrelevant.
Oh, Aphrodite.
But it isn't irrelevant, because fewer arrows means that special things like stacking Doom tokens wouldn't be quite as viable as maybe I think. That is nice to get really early in the run. Yep, I like it more than the other two.
Love it.
I'll take Darkness. I don't feel the need to visit Charon's shot just yet. Okay, don't need the heal, but thank you. One of the other big mirror changes that I made is that no, it's just a candle. Is the addition, well, the swapping out of. Let's go with Artemis. Swapping out of starting with more health for dealing more damage when you are at above 80% health. So yeah, that's the YOLO. That's the YOLO play. So long as I don't take too much damage, like that, it's fine, and I will continue to do extra damage. But now that I've taken a tick of damage, I'm doing a lot less. So what I can do is just sort of tag these guys, and the homing salvo lasts long enough for you. The homing thing lasts long enough for you to get 2, maybe 3 salvos off, and then you can just So if I tag this guy, and then I just spam the specials, you can sort of see what happens. By the time you get to the 4th special, the homing effect is worn off. But for the first 3, so long as you don't faff about and you keep hitting the attack, you can get 3. If you're having a dodge around, you'll probably have to settle for 2.
Say, were you hunting vermin?
Cast Seeks, Dash Strike deals more damage, Call. I'll go with the cast. As we've seen previously, if you put a pom on that, speak of the devil, you can actually turn it into quite a nice bit of damage. You don't even really need crit synergies with it. Okay, this is going to take a while. In fact, I'm probably better off using just the straight vanilla attack, because that is going to do more DPS. Okay. Pick them apart like a turkey, chicken, or any other large, many-boned animal. I mean, that one was kind enough to just sit there and wait, so I feel like maybe that does... I mean, that might do more DPS because I've got Poseidon on it. We'll see. Special deals more damage and knocks foes away. I mean, we'll get the first level of that just because it's so good.
Should be something useful.
Yeah, I'll take some gems. Don't really need them anymore, but I can trade them for keys. You'll probably notice, the eagle-eyed among you, that my endgame resources look rather different. I have many fewer gems and many more keys. I paid a visit to the wretched broker and basically converted all of my gems to keys. Which is why I'm now very close to unlocking the last bit of the mirror. Okay. This requires concentration and thought. This may not be a successful run. I'm not known to have those things in spades. The reason we're using Coronacht as well at the moment is that Coronacht currently has Dark Thirst on it.
Let's see your relatives upon Olympus get you out
Which
of
means
this.
more darkness and more gems. Okay, so this is a survival room. Okay, skulls. Right, attacking with Coronacht in a survival room might not be as helpful as it is with other weapons. You're quite vulnerable while you charge that, but you're also quite vulnerable while you're firing off the special. That's quite a long attack animation. As you can see, I feel quite dicey even just showing it off there, even though I'm just trying to kite these things. But yeah, I think with these survival rooms and this weapon specifically, maybe others, you're better off just maybe being a lot less aggressive. I mean, there's nothing wrong with chucking out a few cheeky hits, but especially when apparently, yeah, you do get gold from these rooms. So really going for these rooms might actually be viable. They're a good source of gold. Definitely want the health. I'm feeling the lack of that starting HP from the mirror. So health it is. Stab, power shot, special. Not quite a power shot, but close enough. Power shot, special. Power shot, no, just missed it. Specials. Okay, there's a well. Do you remember that? Did I get the mischiefs? I did. But there are more. There are always more. Right. Extra health, nice. More extra health. Heal? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I have got extreme measures on, I think. The only heat that I've got is for the Furies, just to make that fight a bit harder. So I'll take a bit of healing. Oh, this is early for Thanet. Okay, well, I said I want more life. Let's see if I can get that. This isn't a fast-killing build, though, so let's be smart. It doesn't have to be fast, but it does have to be fast enough. Okay, so if I can focus down killing these guys in this sphere before he sets that off that big AoE, that can kill steal. I can kill steal from him. Or at least I thought I could, but apparently I can't. Can I make up for it by taking out these skulls quickly? And even the ground. Alright, let's use the cast a bit. Cast is pretty powerful. I put a pom on it. I'm playing aggressive here and losing some life if it means I get more in the long run, but it does mean I have to get more in the long run.
That was the last of them.
And I did. Nice.
Stronger
Okay, that is really nice. That is a good health total. And I'll visit the shop. I don't particularly want to, but I don't really need the extra max health at this point. Yeah, I'll take Hermes.
Thank you, mate.
Faster attack? Maybe. What weapon am I using? Flurry. No. Quick recovery. Actually, the rare version of that, maybe. The game's pretty generous with these sorts of things. So, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I'll take a random one. Dash Strike deals more. It is the epic version. No. If I was playing the aspect of Zagreus, this would be a lot better, but I don't really use any of these. Right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the Dash Strike because it's epic, which means that if I wash it away, I'll get a lot more value out of it. And I'll take that as well. Okay, let's get some more Titan blood.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting, ladies.
Oh, great, it's Electo.
Check it out, sis. The god of trash is here.
Okay. Okay. So I might just want to play the special here. The special feels like the safer play, but I can't afford to just play the special because I need to get that homing effect in. I want to get power shots as well. But this may be a 1-2 situation. I hit her once with the main attack, and then once with the special, and maybe I get a second if I'm lucky. Yeah, I think that's the way to play this. Yeah, I can just about get 2 in safely. Can't get a 3rd in safely. Okay. Great, there's Tisiphone, clogging up the field. 1, 2, miss a few. Right, whiffed on that attack, that's fine. Okay, yeah, and the cast. Right, I think the cast is my point damage. Once again, the cast is my point damage, but this time it's still behaving more like a vanilla cast. Alright, this can work.
Tisiphone took off.
Didn't take too much damage.
My weapon shuddered at the touch of it.
Let's see where we go. Right now, what do I want to swap the coin purse for? Let's go with more Poseidon. We've got Poseidon on this already, so let's see if we can't get some synergies going on, or maybe that call that I love so much. And yes, I will just do what I said and get rid of that.
Be needing that.
That's some money. And yeah, I'll take an Ignited Ichor.
Keep me going.
I was tempted by the cast, but I want to hold on to my money.
Got it.
It's nice to still have money when you visit Karen's shop because it gives you options at least. Right,
This heat.
so first up is a key. This is a really good place to use a reroll. Yeah, sticking with the cast. Come on, where is everyone? Oh, you're up there, are you? Yeah, the cast is one-shotting these guys, which is pretty nice. Okay, not using a melee weapon. Got so used to just using the cast to do all my dirty work. Okay, what can it do to a Gorgon head? It can one-shot a Gorgon head. Alright, I'll take that. Right, hammer, maybe actually. Oh, Eurydice, yes. The boons we've got are pretty good. Coin. Yeah, Eurydice. I'm very, very tempted by the hammer, but I think Eurydice is probably better in the long run. I'm not going to change the bow into not a bow.
Catch my breath.
Make yourself at home. What's your official bit?
It's
Okay, so yeah, I think we go with the rarity upgrade. What do we get it on? What do we get it on? True shot and life affirmation. Okay, nice. Okay, and bonus life gain even further. Cool.
see you again.
Take care.
Alright, again, it's early in the run, so we can still get a good value out of that. This is shaping up nicely, but it's going to need something as a nice hit other than the cast. If I could get a Chaos Boon that would give me more casts, that would work. But I don't like relying on the bow as the bow right now. It's not a very high damage weapon at the best of times. You see I'm just trying to feel my way through this and... Oh yeah, get the projectiles home. Okay, there's a well. I don't think there's anything in there that I actually am going to need or want. I mean, I'll definitely take a Chaos... If there's a Chaos Gate option in there, I'll take the Chaos Gate option. Because that costs nothing and the opportunity to get in the cast would be nice.
Mine now.
Nope. But do I want to stack Ignited Ichor? Yeah, sure. It's good for a laugh. Okay, Poseidon, Aphrodite, and Demeter. We'll go Poseidon, given that we called him and we've got his artifact, so...
Here.
Sorry, his keepsake. Right, the cast will come in helpful here.
The Mega Gorgon.
Yeah, because she is now taking much more damage. Nice. Okay, Stick her with another one so that when the others fall out, she's still got the damage from burning blood. And use the special, because the special is where the actual DPS is, because that's where the boon is. I do need a boon for my main attack. I don't know if Poseidon is it, but if we do get Poseidon's attack boon, especially a rare version or better, I'm not going to complain. Alright, so if you fire that when he's airborne, it just the lock effect is lost. Okay. Cast. Okay, letting me get too close to the lava there, taking incidental damage that I don't need to. Slow weapon. Slow weapon.
I hate those two.
Okay, yes, definitely. Boons with knockback, also rupture foes. Oh, that would be good. Oh, this is all good. This is a trove, this is. But I think I go with this. Because the cast is already working and working well. And I said I want more casts. And that is basically, not quite, but, you know, 1.5 times the casts. Again, not a melee weapon.
I'm empty.
Yeah, that works. Okay, Chaos Gate as well. Cool. Maybe we can push this advantage even further. Okay. Got my missing casts because they're one of the best ways to deal with you.
Enough yet.
Just eat all three. Yep. 3's enough to kill him. Ooh, okay. That was nasty. I was concentrating on this guy. Right, let's finish you off. Come on, down you go. There we are. I'm starting to feel like I might want that regenerating cast more now. Yeah, just saying. Ooh, we'll go with these two. We'll see if we can get some more Poseidon, and Aphrodite's a nice bonus. They are both pigs to dodge though, but Poseidon's probably slightly harder. Sorry, easier. Okay, do I just want to get a standard buff on the attack? I mean, it's always nice to have Aphrodite on the attack. Different league? No, given that I'm supposed to be fighting at range.
You have just done it.
So I might have lost some potential attack synergies with Poseidon there, but I'm sure I'll live. Because the thing about using the special is to get maximum effectiveness out of it, you're still having to hit them with the regular attack first. So it still makes sense to have a good upgrade on the regular attack, and Aphrodite is a pretty good upgrade. Sticking with the cast. Is he using cover? Right, fine. In that case, I'll switch to you for a while. Hey, welcome back, buddy. Ugh, bombed. Ugh, bombed again. Ah, Poseidon. Can't stun lock. Oh, come on, there's another wave? Yes, it's a slow killing weapon. Of course there's another wave. Okay. Right. This sucks. Give ground. Not that giving ground really works with the Hydras. Let's see if we can't get rid of this guy at least. And okay, fine. Apparently not. Okay, I think I got rid of all the heads at least. Excellent. Okay. Is there a heal in that well? Your boons with knockback effect. No, your boons with knockback. No, okay, right. None of this is great, but I like the dash. This, however, will make the special more powerful, so this works with the basic synergies we've already got going. Yeah, I'll take a heal. And I'll take a loot box.
What do I get?
Hydrolite. More heals. Excellent. Just what I needed. Okay, Karen's shop or Pom? I'm actually going to go with Karen's shop. And hope there's a pom. There is not a pom. There is, however, max health. So for 250 I can take both of those. Yeah, I can buy all this out, which I will proceed to do.
Oh, truly.
No. Okay. That could be helpful. I'll take that, but I'll probably want to replace it. That's good incidental damage. Yeah. And I'll take a heal. Alrighty. I mean, I'm probably going to beat the Hydra. There's no reason I can't beat the Hydra with this. The question is, like, how long does it take and how much health do I lose? So, yeah. Let's find out. Because I'm really not sure. I mean, this build's got some stuff. It's a build, for one thing. It's not a pile. The boons are working with each other. There's a coherent strategy. It's doing alright. The real test is stage 4. But this is the prelude to stage 4. Which is the prelude to future boss fights, which are the prelude to the Hades fight. Are we clear? Good. Ah yes, chill effects. Always helpful. I think that the idea of moving between the heads doesn't apply so much with this weapon either, because you do kind of, up to a point, just want to be sitting there taking shots. So is the vulnerability down? Yes, let's hit you with the casts. Whoa, that was nasty. That was cheap. That was really cheap. I'm not even sure where the DPS is now. Is the DPS still in the special? I don't know. I'm not keeping track of it. What do you think I am, playing this game? Alright, okay, let's get out of there. That's getting dicey. Right, now I need to use the cast and actually kill some of these things. Okay, one down. Any others that are looking weak? I need to just thin the herd a little bit. Excellent. Okay. You are looking a little bit weak. Yes. Okay. Down you go. Down you go. Excellent. Okay, so now let's just finish the job nice and clean. And figure out where the DPS is. I don't know, I think the DPS is about even. Assuming that I'm power shotting, which, you know, to be fair, if I'm in the heat of a battle, I'm not always doing. So yeah, if I can get the power shots in, it's worth going for that as a simpler tactic, but...
Till you reconstitute again.
Let's see. I think this is going to struggle a little bit in the early stages of Elysium, but it should be able to claw things back. Let's see if we can't get a little bit more love out of Aphrodite. Okay, no money. Story of my life. This is all good. Okay.
One more floor.
Cast. Rely on the cast. Cast is your friend. Cast is your ally. Cast is your one true love. We'll go with health. Max health.
I'm empty.
And relying on the cast probably doesn't necessarily mean doing that, but it doesn't hurt. Ah, you thought you could hide from me, didn't you? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, very nice. Okay. We'll have to see if we can't get some more poms going on that cast. Definitely. And the nice thing is, when they die, the cast drops anyway, so if they're already half dead, you get the cast back quickly, and you're able to cycle it back out into fresh damage. Me like. Go with Hermes. I think this might be a situation where I might even want the rapid cast. You know that weird boon he's got that lets you hold B to just drop all of your casts? That might be viable here. down these chariots fairly quickly. Mind you, I think the chill effect is helping.
Not yet.
Oh, got slightly too close. Okay. Yes, I can parley that cast into another cast, and I can parley that cast into 3 casts. Balance your casts. Faster special, that would be helpful. Early enough to still get value out of that. I'll take it because I was talking about it and it's fated, so I've not taken it yet. Nectar, I haven't got any, so I'd like to have some left. I think I picked up enough gemstones to buy out for 30 keys and unlock the last stage of the mirror. There is a fishing point. Because of course there is a fishing point. Why would there not be? Alright, where are the... Oh yeah, of course, those have split and then come back this way.
Don't do that.
Boom, boom. Whoa, okay. He's got all of the casts stuck in him at the moment, so he's my #1 target. Sadly, he's a shield, so shields are always a pain. These lines, however, go down easy. Alright, let's get the fishing spot. Demeter or Aphrodite? Aphrodite. Oh! That's interesting. He's lost the fishing rod. And I totally missed that the trigger had been there. Alright, fair enough. We'll go Aphrodite. I mean, I might even... Oh, God, no. Not you, not you, not you. Not on this run. Not on this run. Come on. To focus it down for enemies all over the place. Slow killing weapon. Poor substitute. Can't form full words. Arena too crowded. Hatred of Butterfly Ball. Too strong. Overpowering. Strongbows. Chipping. Can't deal. Don't have damage output. Reliable. Okay. That's the worst of it. Just gotta clean up. Where are my casts? Okay, they're stuck in these 2. Okay. Good thing is these these are the elite ones. If I can get rid of that armor, or I might be able to like remove that ability to just flurry shot. At least that's what I hope. This is taking forever. And while it's taking forever, they're just whittling me away, as always happens. Okay. Right. I didn't kill any. Didn't kill either of you. You are the last strongbow. You need to die. You've been harrying me throughout this entire bloody last bit of this fight. You don't have much of a turning circle with reserves, so eat cast. Yeah, I'd love to do this run on a friggin' timer.
Dearest,
Oh, do we get duo?
she says, going about like that.
The critical effects deal even more damage to weak foes. Yeah, it's fated as well. I'll take the health. I kind of need the coin more than I need the health, but at the same time, this isn't a very good build at the moment, so health isn't going to hurt. It's either not a very good build, or I just need to figure out how to play it a bit better, and I think I just need to figure out how to play it a bit better. The casts are the key. There's a Chaos Gate I didn't take earlier, isn't there? Oh well. What do we got? Nothing. Okay. This is where I want to start using the cast. I don't want to use them when enemies are at too high health, because then I don't get the cast back immediately. And if I get the cast back immediately, I can cycle it into attacking the next bunch of enemies. Now, those bozos... Ah, he spawned right in the middle of the attack. Those bozos don't have much health, so no problems there. And the cast has really good tracking, so no problems there.
What's on?
Yeah, I'll take a heal, and I'll take another heal, and yeah, I'll take a rarer boon.
Should be useful.
Anything else?
Purge boons for coin.
No, all these are fine. Actually, I might want to get rid of that just for some coin. Nah. It'll help. Patroclus or shop? We'll go with Patroclus and see if we can't get the mighty heal off him.
Where are you now? So, he's forced to do. You don't fully.
I'll.
Yeah, we don't need that. That is always nice to have, and that will certainly give me a better chance against Theseus and Asterius. But if I can't beat Theseus and Asterius without, shall we say, aids, then I'm not going to beat Hades. Give it a try. I think that's probably going to help in the long run more than a heal will. If I can't beat Theseus and Asterius with 3 lives, then this ain't happening. I don't think there's anything more from Artemis that I want specifically, so I'm just going to see if I can't maybe upgrade something that I've already got from it and get more use out of it. Okay, and that's kind of getting the value out of the cast that I mentioned. A couple of them which end up with the cast stuck in them, but that's how it goes. Just get in there, hit them, get out, and forget that you're using a bow. Cast to finish off the big hits. Okay, let's see if we can make it stick. Okay, casts whiffed off the invulnerable enemies for a moment there. Okay, vulnerables down. Regulars are all that's left. Casts stuck in them. Hit one and kill one. Hit one and kill one. Boom. And pom. Upgrade to the attack would be nice. It'd be good to get Rupture going a bit more, but yeah, I think that one. I think we just need more basic damage. We'll go with a key. And an elite fight. Okay, so elite for you, elite splitters, that's fine. The triple salvo is enough to take them out. Just don't stand in front of them while they're casting. Okay. That was an example of using the cast a bit too early. And that was an example of getting too aggressive with a ranged weapon. So we've got the casts back. Use the... Oh, 1-2. I completely missed that guy who was camouflaged. Right, let's get rid of him. Gotta get rid of them first so that I don't have to worry too much about these dudes. Okay, right, just use the special. Sod everything else, just use the special. There's a load of them, they're elite, they'll rush you down. Special and cast. Special and cast. We're not using the special. Oh god, that's dreadful. That was awful. Okay, I need to find a better strategy here. I'm screwing up, and I'm not entirely sure why. I need to play safer. Like, use this gap, for example. He's got a ranged attack, but it's going to fuck with his pathfinding. And press X to doubt. We'll visit the shop and hope there's a heal in there. There isn't, but I'll take the Pom and I'll take the Darkness. I don't think Demeter's got anything that's going to be of any real assistance. Okay, so again, I can probably beat these guys. It's just a question of, is it going to cost me a life, which hopefully it isn't. But it may well end up costing... Oh, I homed in on bloody Theseus. And now they're stuck in him, of course. Right, okay. Don't worry, Asterius. You will have your time. Now, the weak effects aren't to be completely discredited either. Where are my casts? Okay, there are my casts. Got them. Yeah, that's a nice little bit of machine gun damage there. So long as I keep focused on Asterius, I'll just pick them up as and when they drop out of him, put them back in, and get a nice bit of damage out of it. Just like that. And if I can get them on a backstab, so much the better. Yep, this is working. It's slow, but it's working. Ooh, okay, yeah, I'm a little bit greedy on the dodges there. Oh, alright, so the actual leap itself does damage as well. I mean, logically it would, but I thought it might just be part of the animation. Okay, give him some range. Casts are out. He's nearly dead. Now he is dead. Right, okay, so this may end up costing me a life. It doesn't have to cost me 2 lives. It doesn't have to cost me 1, but I'm not sure how I'm going to go against Theseus like this, because I can't get close to him. No, I can get close to him. I can't get close to him easily. And I can literally just hide from cover, but this isn't going to win. He gets close. And I can hit him when he's getting away. So let him do his chuck and then go for the power shot. Or go for the cast if you got it, the power shot if you don't. And don't forget to use the dodges.
You have insulted me too many times, blackguard.
Okay. Yeah, this is kind of working. Okay, so he's about to call the Olympians. And it's Zeus. Alright. Yeah, I don't think there's much I can do with the special. The special has no piercing. The special, yeah, can be blocked. When he's in his more aggressive stance, I think it's probably a little bit trickier to get in the attacks. Like, yeah, when he's doing that, he's not falling back. He's spending more time with the shield facing you. So, yeah, got to be aware of that. Yep, managed to get in my casts though. Yep, you run away, mate. You keep up your tactical retreats. I am absolutely fine with that. Come on, chuck the sword. Okay. Eat cast. Alright, so yeah. Doesn't bode well for Hades, but it sort of gives a preview as to how Hades might be beaten.
To my greatest fan.
It certainly shows potential.
Enjoy the rest of your existence, Shades.
Let's see what we can do. It did cost me a life. But, yeah, I think in that case I probably want... You know what, I'm going to gamble on being able to get another extra life and go with the old spike collar. I've also got like nearly 300 hit points, so... Yep, I'll take that. I'll probably have to hit up coin first if there's an option for it, because I'll need to make sure I've got the money for a life. But I think a better boon might be helpful as well. Coin. Coin. Gonna have to make sure I collect all that little incidental stuff now. Alright, what have we got? Yeah. Probably want the pom more than I want anything else there. The max health if I've got the money to spare.
Which one first?
Might want to go with the elite first? Maybe? Can I do it? Probably, but it might end up costing me a life, but I'm not going to spend a life to get a life. So let's go with the hammer.
I bet it's in here.
Because the hammer also unlocks the scope for using the anvil. If I don't like the hammer upgrade, I can get rid of it and get another hammer upgrade. So there's that going for it. Oh, I didn't quite have the angle on them. I thought I could stun lock them both. Okay, you go down. You get finished with the casts. I probably want to open with the casts here. Enemies here are fairly low hit points, so it doesn't matter too much if the casts get stuck in them. Not the satyrs though. The satyrs are actually quite nasty in terms of their hit point totals. I suppose it depends on if I get a crit as well. Do I have the Artemis Spoon that just gives you global crit bonuses? I don't think I do, but alright, yeah, there's a wall there. Right. Ugh, dreadful. Dreadful. Okay. You know what? I think Coronacht might be my most hated weapon. I think it may have made it to the bottom of the list. Every time I have a successful Coronacht run, I always seem to end up relying on something other than Coronacht. Usually a cast or a call. Let's see, what have I got to fight here? Okay, that's not great. Trying to see if I can get some backstabbing with the special. Yeah, that should do it. Just get right in front and shotgun. This is kind of a safe spot. Down you go. Okay. Right, an elite one. Okay, where is the heal? There is the heal. Or should I say the antidote? You want to try and dodge through these guys if you can, because if you can... Oh, right, he pulled that out of fucking nowhere, didn't he? Yeah, you want to try and dodge through them if you can, especially when they're elite, because they have... Oh, God, did I end up going down an elite corridor by mistake? This is horrible. Oh, I just can't get a handle on this. Yeah, when they're elite they fire a spread of 3 and the angles mean that when you dodge you might end up dodging into one, so be careful of that. That was a nasty room. Rapid attack, kind of like that. I'll go with that.
Drawn tight.
How do they mean easier to execute? Just slightly longer on the... Okay, so it's not faster, but...
Not bad.
Okay. I mean... I want to swap that for a hammer, I reckon. I want to swap that with the anvil, I think. That said, I don't have the coin for that right now.
Curses.
Alright, let's go with Artemis, see if we can't get something crit going on. Maybe get a well. Oh great, more satyrs. There are a lot of them this run. You ever get the feeling some runs the game is being particularly vindictive? I do. Okay, trying to... Oh, God. Damn it! I don't have any sort of splash damage or good sort of dash stuff to deal with those rats. Oh, more of them! I mean, I know that they're the satyr tunnels, but come on, would it kill you to give me something else? Something that I can more easily dodge and, you know, take less damage and lose less health with? Take that. Try and see if we can't get a little bit more love in on the health bar before the Hades fight. Okay, I mean, these guys can't... Yeah, they can't get to me from there, so this is... Oh, I moved my bloody foot and I nudged the... I nudged the controller into my thumb while the thumb was resting over the dodge button. Typical. Alright, no, come on, come back. I know that your pathfinding will draw you to me eventually. This is inevitable. Can I have an easier last room than the last? Apparently not. Alright, you know what, game? Screw you. Screw you. Screw you and screw these satyrs. Power shot isn't worth it. You're just too vulnerable for too long. Especially, well, in this situation specifically. And obviously I've been able to play the power shot easily. Okay, so yeah, create a situation where you can use it. Have just one of them. And don't get hit because they are elite. They can't be stunned. Well, pay attention to the attack animations. And cast him into the floor. Of course, that was only the first one. Let's try and get rid of the armor. Obviously, not going to work. Now the armor is gone. Trying to mix in the special as well, just to make sure that they've always got some sort of projectile on them. There's so many of them. They are easily the toughest enemy in this section. For me, at least, in my opinion, easily the hardest enemy. Everything else in this section is markedly easier to deal with. And I've been getting loads of these fucking things.
Oh, you.
This wasn't a particularly good setup to begin with. It seemed alright coming out of ASPHODEL, but it has not been able to gear up into the late game. I think a lot of the higher level players that I've watched have basically said runs tend to either end at Tartarus or Elysium. If you can get through those levels, you know, things like ASPHODEL are just not quite as hard as the jump elsewhere. Okay, global epic crit, yeah, sure, we'll go with that. This is another run where we've gone through 3 rooms and still not found anything helpful like the doggy snacks. I just need survival at this point. This run's cursed. You're gonna make me do another... Okay, I've only done 2. It feels like I've done 3 because they're so bloody slow.
This one, I guess.
Oh, well, it's another opportunity to try and find a well and get another extra life. Right. Okay, so if I keep tagging you like that and then just use the special to keep you away. Ah, sod this run, man. Just sod this run. This run can do one. It can do several at once. Now, Coronacht is a weird weapon. Like, Exogryph is a ranged weapon, but it behaves a lot more like a melee weapon. Baratha is a melee weapon, behaves a lot more like an effective ranged weapon. Coronacht is a ranged weapon that behaves exclusively like a ranged weapon, and behaves like a ranged weapon should, and I just can't get into the right sort of headspace for that. Okay, let's try and find a safe space behind this pillar, and yeah, okay. And now just cast. Apparently not. There we go. Got to try and keep the direction held when I'm hitting the casts to make sure the casts go in the right place. But that means Badagrius is moving and I end up taking ping damage. I don't want to fight Hades like this, but realistically this is the best state I'm going to fight him in. I mean, it's... any run is doable if you are good enough. You know, just don't get hit.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, I'll take that, given that I want to dump the casts as quickly as I can. So that, again, that is helpful. That gives me something.
Thanks, boy.
But I'm not sure. I mean, I've dealt with Hades without point damage before. I've beaten slow Hades fights. But this doesn't feel very promising.
Every blasted time.
I cannot let you go, boy.
Okay. Straight into the invisibility. Figures. What do I want to be doing? Right, how can I deal with the skulls? Okay, so 2 hits of the bow will deal with the skulls, but 2 hits with the bow is an eternity. I think the 1-2 is the way that I beat Hades. I said that earlier in the run, and I think it remains true. It's a very, very safe tactic, even if it's a low DPS tactic. And that's kind of what you've got to respect about Varatha. It is not usable as a melee weapon. The value comes in the safety, not in the damage output. Okay, so those two are kind of piled on top of each other. I'm not too worried about that. Let's get rid of the casts. I've not been using them. I've been trying to wait for the right moment, and then I remembered I've got that boon. There is no right moment. The right moment is to get rid of them. But what you get rid of them into is relevant. In that case, minions is preferable. Then that side is saturated with skulls, but because I've got a safe space to go to, I haven't bothered trying to clear them out. Okay, and send a couple of casts to try and finish you off. Bloody. On the one hand, it's as I've said before, it's really annoying that they always move to positions that are really awkward to hit, but what do you want them to do? So you've got to expect the game to be competent enough to play itself. Oh, I thought that was going to be slightly longer range than it was, and it was going to have dropped. Okay, let's get the casts in. Ah, snagged. Let me get rid of that one. I don't like its face. That one is getting close to popping. Okay. 1-2. 1-2. And maybe use the casts on the skulls to get rid of them? Could the casts be an effective way of clearing the skulls while I instead plink Hades? I mean, I want to get at least one into Hades, just because of the damage buff for Oil and Blood. Alright, let's just dump them. They do enough damage that I do just want to dump them and get the value, and I think that's probably the right way to play. If you don't know what to do, then just try and play for the value. Okay, this arena is getting far too hot. Which means you need to die, which means you're going to get casted in the face. Excellent. That should clear things up a bit. Okay. Get the casts into Zeus. Zeus? Hades. I want to try and dodge towards him more to try and get the chill effects, but at the same time I'm not an idiot. Yeah, the cast is definitely the MVP of this run. Ooh, okay, that was an aggressive play from him.
We're not finished.
Okay, here's where the real test begins. Can I still keep up this very, very conservative strategy while fighting Hades in his final mode? And the good news is no minions to worry about. The bad news is there's everything else to worry about.
Let's have it out then, boy.
Okay. Thank Hades for the brief respite. Okay. He's also being more careful about positioning his skulls so that they cover different parts of the arena. I wonder if that's intentional. Oh, come on! That was awful. Okay, let's use that as cover. Okay, these are all about to detonate, but if I just dodge the first one, the others are going to be out of range. Let's keep away from him, get in, get the casts. Go winding up. Let him. Get the casts in for the big hits. 1-2 for the chip. Oh, so focused on the skull I missed him. Oh, so focused on him I missed the skull. Oh, right, okay, last life. Pull it together. This is doable. Right, I'm just going to kite him a little bit and get rid of some of the vases using the chill effect. Okay, let's clear some space. Let's get aggressive again. Power shots where I can. Oh, what did those bounce off? Seriously? Okay. Oh, damn it! I was hoping that was going to be at range. Yeah, that was some hitbox bullshit, man. But you know what would be real bullshit? Trying this with the bloody time limit. Remember, keep ditching the casts, but keep collecting the casts. You don't want them in your inventory, but you can't afford to just ignore them and not collect them. Okay, this is going to get nasty quickly. Okay, that could have taken a lot more damage there.
Blasted little.
Casts. Oh. Okay. Oh, no, that one was fair. That one was fair. That was horrible. Ah. Ooh. Right, I feel like I need to get my casts back to hit him with... Right, there's a skull there, gotta be careful of that. Okay. Come on, almost. Whiffed on the cast. There we go. Alright. Managed to pull that one out. That one was me, not the run. I got some good stuff and I've been able to play it nicely. The cast was a good call early on. Said I'd get some poms on it and it would be powerful, and it was. But I'm starting to get the impression that the best thing to do to deal with a Coronacht run is to just not use Coronacht. Well, we'll see. Either way, still need to get a win on the Twin Fists and the Stygian Blade. One of them, tomorrow. See you then.